Alright guys, we are on the Priest again, and this is Vanilla World of Warcraft, leveling a Priest from level 1 all the way to level 60. And I am in, as you can see, Mendelfield Harbor, and I'm heading back to the Night Elf area to try to level from maybe 13 to like level 15 or 16, and then we'll head right back to Sentinel Hill, where we will continue doing the Westfall quests. If you do, doing it this way, I'm looking to get to like level 20 within, I don't know, maybe we'll just say 6 hours. 6 hours of game time, and that's what we're shooting for. If I look at my talents, you can see I'm using a build I like to. I'm actually going to go to my Discord server here. I'm using a build that's called the First 45, which I found online, and it's in my Discord channel. If you guys ever want to get invited to my Discord, now I've got a Discord channel for Knights of Faith, which is the guild that this character here is in. And just let me know if you guys want to get in, and I'll add you an invite, and you can jump in. And I don't get in the Discord a lot, but I do use Discord quite a bit. If you guys want to chat about whatever, video games, video game development, anything, that's cool. But also in that channel, Knights of Faith, I've got a section called guides, and in there I've got some decent guides, some stuff about druids, some stuff about mages, but I've got my priest guide that I like to use called the First 45 that was posted originally on a Nostalrius forum by another player, and it's utilizing what we like to call a wand leveling build. And so we're going to go for, as you can see here, the first 2 talent points you're going to go into Shadow, and you're going to grab Spirit Tab. Then you're going to go into Discipline and grab wand specialization to like maybe, like 3. And then we'll go ahead and fill out Shadow up to 5, and then we'll jump back into Discipline and finish that from 3 to 5. I believe that's how this guy recommends, but you know what? I'm going to look right now while I'm waiting on the boat. Give me a chance to take a quick peek at this, because I don't really honestly remember. It's been so long. But let's take a look. Where is it at? Yeah, so he goes 2 to 5, Spirit Tap. Then, okay, so we're going to go Wand Specialization 5 to 5. Then we'll jump back to Spirit Tap, finish that out. So, and the key here is you definitely want to get a little bit of your mana regen going with Spirit Tap right off the bat. Every time you kill somebody, you have a % chance to gain a lot more MP5, which is really, really useful. This keeps your uptime up all the time. Keeps you full on mana or pretty close to full on mana a lot. So we get a couple ticks in there. This will get you a chance to be getting some mana coming back. Then we go right into the wand. We're gonna move this up to 5 out of 5, just because we're using a wand, so we're going pure damage here with the wand almost. I mean, you're gonna pull with maybe like Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, Wand. I mean, that could be your opener. That's pretty much. There's also another video. If you guys watch Cargos' guys, he's really good, and there's no person I would recommend more than him as far as leveling guys. I think they're spot on for vanilla, and he talks about the scaling of abilities and their mana efficiency. So if you talk about like Mind Blast, it may not be super mana efficient at level 10, but maybe at level 40 it's really mana efficient, and then it drops off again. So different skills have different mana efficiency based on at what level are you actually using it at. And that's kind of not too surprising when you get a skill. Let's say you get a Mind Blast at like level 4, and then you don't get the next rank until like, let's say level 10. So it's great at maybe level 4, 5, 6, but then it just tapers off. The enemies you're killing are going up in level, but your skill hasn't increased in its levels. And then all of a sudden at level 10, you increase it to rank 2, and then all of a sudden it's really mana efficient again because it's hitting so hard again. So that type of stuff. But yeah, I like his guides. They're really good. I don't know, like when Classic comes out, I will probably put together a really focusing on one character. I mean, I like to always have 2. Well, actually, I've always said before in the past 3 I think is the best. Because if you're trying to level on rest, like let's say you're going to play Classic WoW and there's 2 or 3 characters you want to level up, definitely level them up at the same time. Do not just level one to 60 and then go level another to 60, because you're really not going to be using up rest time to your best advantage. So I would say if you know for a fact you're going to have 3 characters you want to level, for me, I always do Priest, I almost always am going to do Druid, and I'm almost always going to do like a Paladin. Those are kind of my favorites. So and I also like Hunter. So actually, I said that wrong. Really, for me, it's Priest, Hunter, Paladin, Druid. Pretty much in that order, even. And so for me, you know, I'll usually just want to do 3 of those. So I'll take 3 of those out of those 4, and I will just keep rotating back and forth. I'll level 1 to like level 8, then I'll jump on the other one. I'll level him to level 8, then I'll jump on the third one, level him to level 8, then I go back to the first one, and by then he's got quite a bit of rest time. Now this is the quest we really want to do, because this, I don't care about the spirit. This +5 intellect is super best in slot at this level. So because as a priest, it's very hard low level. I talked about this before. It's very hard at low level to find staffs that have intellect or spirit. You really want intellect. You want a big mana pool. Although really for leveling, it's not so much that you're looking for more mana because you're running out of mana, because Spirit Tap takes care of that. You don't really run out of mana that much. What you're looking for is more damage. More intellect is going to give you more crit rate, and it's improved the rate which your skills improve, which is kind of nice, but it really increases your chance to score a critical hit, and that's what you're looking for. And if you want to see what your critical hit is, go to your spell book and look at your attack. And right now, this is probably a melee attack, though, I believe. But this is 4.17% chance to crit. I don't know if this is your spell crit. Probably not. I think one thing that we could do to test that, though, and is a great way you can test these types of things, is just grab something that has int on it. There, this has 3 intellect. So when we take this off, and it's got no strength or anything, or agility, so when we take this off, does my attack crit go down? So let's take this off. And see, it doesn't. So that is pure melee, right? This is melee crit. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at power. This is melee attack power. I really wish... So it doesn't look like it, that we can get our spell crit in Vanilla WoW. And if somebody knows how to do that, let me know. We've got melee crit, and we've got our dodge, so our chance to dodge. So if you're like, let's say, a paladin, or if you're like a rogue, these are really great because you can see, you know, hey, I want to know what my melee crit is, and I want to know what my dodge is, because it's really important for a rogue. But for casters, we don't see that yet. I don't see it. So there's probably I'm pretty sure there's an add-on that will tell you that, though. So, but right now, let's just grab some of these quests. Just grab them all. I'm not even reading them. I know them so well. So grab as many of these quests as we can. All right. There's going to be... I'm not going to do any of the fishing quests this time, because I don't want to sit there and have you guys watch me do fishing, because wow, could there be anything more exciting than fishing? You guys know. You know, it's not exciting. Now this one here is going to be the crawler legs. So this is going to be the buzz box. I usually do the buzz boxes. They're really good to do. And then this quest down here is going to be the fishing one. You know, and this of course is, you know, Gubber Bump. And I'm not going to do this one. Although the first one is, I'll show you, actually, you know what, guys? If I have a fishing pole, I'll do it. The first one, I don't think I do, but we can head over to, let's see, we'll head over to the Night Elf area, and we can do, what, you know, we can, actually, I should do the first one just to show you how easy it is. It's a lot easier than people realize. Okay, so we're going to do our pull. We're going to do Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, and then we're just going to do our wand. And if we don't want to take any damage, we can just throw a bubble up. Now, but what I'm forgetting is I actually sent over a better, higher level wand from my priest, Elizabeth, who's my banker. So let's grab this. And it looks like I haven't gone to the mailbox yet. And let's go ahead. I can't eat that yet. Tough jerky. Let's get rid of that. We don't care about this freshly cooked bread. Let's just vendor. We want to vendor some of these things real quick. I even got simple wood, which is funny. So I actually had planned on doing cooking if I grabbed that. So, you know, but I don't. Let's go ahead and get the campfire on my bar here. And I don't know if I have flint. Got the wood, but do we have flint? I don't see any flint. Oh, we do. So we can make a fire if we want. But let's go ahead and browse. Let's get rid of some of this stuff that I know I'm not really going to need. Okra we'll need. This, you know, leather we don't need right now. And what else we got? These are all level 3. Soulbound, of course, we can get rid of that. And let's go ahead and... Okay, we've got 3 agility, 2 intellect, so we can get rid of this. Alright. And the ring we can use, just not yet. Alright, cool. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the scroll. And what else? We've got some ore here. Yeah, let's get rid of the ore. Alright, let's get rid of some of these things because I need the extra rooms. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this ore. And see, there's my flint and tinder. Flint and tinder plus your wood allows you to make your campfire. And let's get rid of some of this meat. Just going to send all of this to mist, and I'll probably just send some of the meat back. We're going to need a little bit of room in our bags here, and then we've got the baked eggs. Just got to remember to eat this stuff as much as possible. And we'll send this to Cheryl, who is my hunter. And that should do it. Let's take a look. I don't have any linen bandages. Alright, cool. And yes, let's grab the mailbox because I don't see the wand. Well, I don't see it here, so I must have picked it up. There it is. We're going to crypt the greater magic wand. I don't think we'll be able to... Oh, we will. Good. We can disenchant that. Right? So now we have the more powerful magic wand, which is going to make things... You want to keep your wand up as much as possible. And there's different quests you're going to want to do. You know, there's one in Darkshire, Duskwood that gives you a nice wand. There's just various quests that you want to do for those things. And we don't have a fishing pole, so we're not going to worry about that just yet. I like to grab as many of the bones as I can. Let's see which ones... Let's see if we have any of the bone quests. So, return to Nissa. See, this one goes to bring Lars' response to Nissa's Shadow Song. So let's do that. We got For Love Eternal, which is going to give us our +5 offhand. Cave Mushrooms, which is fine. Let's. Here's the fishing pole one. This one's complete, and let's do this one. And Owen Forest. Okay, we're not worried about those. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and fly over. Oops, I kind of ran too far. I'm going to fly back. Oh, here we go. Here's the quest. To probably get the turtle. But let's go get a fishing pole while we're at it. Watch the shore, right? It's a secret. Okay, there's one to the south of here we'll grab, and then it'll ask us to do the sea creature. And we'll show you where that is. So it's the first bones we're going to get are going to be down, down around here. We'll get those, and then when we fly, then when we come back and turn that in, she's going to want us to get the head of the turtle, which will just be out in the water right off the dock. And we'll get that. And let's go ahead and Control Shift left click to move this somewhere else so it's out of the way. Let's move it way up here. All right, and let's go ahead and move this over here. I want this out of the way. And if we want, we can even move this over here. This is our buff watch. Well, hey, let's just put it right. You know what? Let's just put it right here. We'll make everything be to the left side of our screen. But buff watch is like one of those things that I wish I could lock its position on the screen because it tends to move around on its own sometimes, I swear. So let's go ahead and turn buff watch on. And we're just tracking basically our stamina buff. And let's look at our quest log here. And we've got combat log channel. Cool. Alright. Yeah, but when Classic comes out, I think what I'll do is probably go straight to a... I don't know if I'm going to do the prop paladin leveling. I might. And I don't know how procking, sit procking crit's going to work. So we have to test that out. So that's the first thing we'll create a paladin and test that out. And if sitting gets an automatic crit, then it gives us some options as far as reckoning builds, which I've never used before. And I might try a reckoning build, but I'm not a big fan of the sit crit for rec and all that. I just don't find the mechanic very, it seems clunky to me. Here's a fishing pole. Okay, grab the fishing pole. And we're going to have to go talk to the fishing trainer. Oops, I forgot. There's one actually right down here. There's one through the portal that goes into Darnassus, but there's actually one right here as well. So we can go down and talk to this guy, train me. And let's go ahead and hit the down arrow here and grab our fishing. And we're just going to put that on the mouse button here, right? Which is thumb button. And I want to go ahead and see if there's any quests here. No, it doesn't look like I have any more quests here, so we're going to fly back to Darkshore. Alright. Go ahead and throw up some rebuffs. And what we're going to do is we're going to equip our fishing pole. And I saw that my items for... These are my 2 items I normally have equipped, so let's put those in my... I always put usually my stuff that I have equipped, like on my weapons, usually go in this far left bag. So this journeyman's backpack. So I've got some weapons in here and some gear, and I put gear in here that I plan on equipping. And I try to sort it in order, believe it or not. You know, like to the far left will be stuff that I'm the closest to getting high enough level to actually equip. And then green dye we don't need in here. And then I put buffs in here, like food and stuff. So we want to go through here, and usually even drink items and stuff. I try to stack all this in here. Drink a lot of times I store in my main bag, but potions and stuff I'll throw over here, like this, and get rid of this food. Okay, something like that. And you know, obviously I want bigger bags, but I don't have that just yet. So let's go ahead and take this potion, and we'll just throw this here. And you can do more. I mean, it would be nice. Another thing that would be really nice in vanilla is if you had a button that would just sort your inventory. That would be so nice. Now I've got all these here. Look, I can combine these two. So you know, when you're flying around, you're doing different things. Don't just do nothing. You know, take time. You know, organize your inventory. There's different things you can do to try to optimize your game time. So you know, I'm flying in the air. I can't do anything, but I can go ahead and look at my inventory and start trying to organize it. Now here I've got this. What is this? This decreases the armor of a target. So I just want to vendor this. I'm not going to use that. All right, so now we've got our fishing pole on, and we're going to go to the best place to go to get the Darkshore grouper, which in my experience is actually off the end of the dock. You'll see a lot of people grab the quest right here and fish right here, you know, and they won't catch, it just doesn't, you don't catch the fish as fast. Now the other thing too is my fishing skill is really crappy, so that's going to hurt, you know, it's going to take me a little while to kind of get my skill up. There's nothing I can do about that. And if you want, you can actually fish in where I just came from, that island. The skill level in those waters might be a little bit lower, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's definitely something you might want to check out. But I don't think it'll be a problem fishing in these waters right here. We're about to find out. All right. Let's just try right here. This should be good enough. All right. Zoom the camera all the way in. So I'm just looking at the bobber, because I don't really want to see my character and everything in the way. And you just right click on the bobber when it bobs. Okay, fish got away. So right off the bat, that means that yes, this is a slightly higher level of, well, not right off the bat. I mean, sometimes they get away too in the other water, but let's go ahead and move down to the end of the dock right here. Look, you've learned how to create new items. Slither skin mackerel, that was the recipe I bought. Zoom in here. And the other thing I like to do is put this on mouse wheel up if I can, which I don't see that here. Right, do that. No. And where is mouse wheel up? Invalid target. I guess I don't have mouse wheel up anywhere. That's fine. We'll keep it on thumb button. I must have mouse wheel up. Usually I have that on my bar somewhere. I'm not going to worry about it too much. And actually, what is it? This is my attack. So this is slot 37, so I always have to have my weapon, and this will automatically just change the icon to reflect what weapon's equipped. And that's used for my attack macro. You don't see it on my bar now because I'm on a different bar, but... And your fish got away. So we'll try one more time, but if it gets away again, then I would just say that this level's too high. And so actually, let's just do that. The boat's coming. We'll try this one last fish, but what I usually like to do, and I didn't do, I kind of screwed it up, is where I bought this fishing pole from. I would also buy some bobbers and stuff, or some things that make my fishing skill, you know, higher, and then just fish right there. Getting to 50 skill fishing isn't that long. Okay, see, fish got away. So screw this. This is not the most efficient way to do this. So I'll show you a better way to do it. Look at that, locate the red crystal text is so long. Let's just have that one not selected, because that text is so long. Okay. And of course, fishing skill always matters, you know, in vanilla. Where in retail WoW, you can pretty much just fish anywhere. But in vanilla, if you're in higher level waters and your skill's not half, you're not going to catch anything. So And you won't even skill up. You won't even get a skill up point. Whereas in retail, you'd still would get like a skill up point, But what we're going to do is we're going to go to the right location to level up. That I recommend if you're an elf, night elf. Okay, we're going to go here. You just want to get up to like 50. And then, hit your trainer who's right. I'll show you where he is, right by where we're going to fish. And then we'll move over here, and then we can get the grouper. At that point, there are other fishing quests, but that's usually enough just to kind of get you going. At that point, I usually don't bother with fishing for a while. I'll kind of come back to it later. But I do like to do just that opening part just to get my skill up, get a pole, and, and the quest there is, like I said, it's pretty easy. And some people are lazy; they'll just buy the Darkshore grouper, and other people will fish up our Darkshore grouper and just sell it. When the server launches, when Classic launches, a lot of stuff's going to sell well, and things that sell well are going to be quest items because people, I don't know where, of course, how are they going to have money to buy them? But people are going to want to level as fast as they can because the higher level you are, the faster you get ahead of the curve. If you get to level 60 before everybody else, you're looting items that are higher level, which means you can put these items in the auction house, and they're going to sell fast because yours are going to be the only ones in the auction house of that level. So people are always trying to beat the curve, race to 60. It's unfortunate, and I would like to see a game that doesn't have this type of system that really promotes that, because then everybody's just rush, which I don't think promotes the best type of gameplay. One ways to get around that would be to not have any of the quest items sellable. Which I kind of wouldn't like that. I kind of think it's nice to be able to sell quest items. Another way would be to come up with some kind of way to make loot just random. And I'm not really a big fan of that either. So really coming up with a solution is difficult. So we're just going to buy like maybe 5 of these. And we're just going to go fish right here by the fishing trainer. And you'll see that this area, especially after I threw that bobble on, except I didn't use it. Okay, well, you have to actually use it. So where is it? Okay. And unfortunately, the game's not smart enough that when I right-click it, it doesn't just apply it to my equipped pole, which is kind of annoying. But so we got that, and now you can see hover up in the top, and you can see fishing pole is plus 25. So right now my fishing skill is like 26 or something. If we go to skills, we can see that fishing is plus 25 out of 75, so it is indeed 26. And let's try to catch some fish. I know, exciting, right? What everybody wants to watch, me fish. But what I'll do is I just wanted to show you, like, this is where you kind of should fish, because it's just easy to skill up here. All right, guys, we're back, and we did get up to about level 33 fishing. So that was really just me using one of the bobbers. I used maybe 1.5. The power went out on me. There's a storm coming through, and it killed my power. So that kind of screwed up my video, but I was able to fix the video, fix the corrupted file. And I'm recording this video, and what I'll do is I'll just merge that. I'll merge that other video into this one, so there'll still be one video. And you can see that as your skill goes up, like I'm not using a shiny bobble knight right now, which increased my fishing to 25. So that's fine though, right? Once you get up to like 30-ish in this particular area in Rutherun Village, you're fine. If I use the higher your skill level, the less time, generally the less time it takes to actually hook a fish, so you don't have to go through this whole fishing bar. So it's always a good idea to use as many bobbers, to use bobbers when you're fishing. It just makes it go faster, so I recommend using them if you can. So what we're going to do is we're high enough now, but I want to see if I can get to this one. This requires 50, so let's go ahead and grab 2 more of these. We already know this one, so let's try to just get to 50, which is just 15, more casts probably, right? So we're going to zoom in all the way. Look at that. And let's watch, oh wait, actually, you know what, let's go ahead and use that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, and now we are at 25 plus 35, so right now we're at fishing skill of 60. So let's see how, kind of what our average length of time is before the bobber starts to bob, before a fish starts to bite. Okay, so I'm going to say around 10 seconds. actually. It did bob, and I missed it because I kind of looked away. I thought I saw it. And I was like, I looked away to my Coke. But it was around 10 seconds, so I screwed that up. Sometimes if you're not paying attention, when I have the sound turned down the way I do, it doesn't really make that kind of splash sound. Although in vanilla, it doesn't have a splash sound. Like, watch when it bobs. See, there's really no splash sound. Now in retail, well, there'll be a push. You know, you'll hear that, so you don't even really have to. I wouldn't even have to be looking at the bobber. I could just wait for the sound. But usually I look at it. You know, I kind of look anyway. A lot of times when I'm doing fishing, I'll just throw up a movie on my other monitor. You know, and just kind of listen to the movie. You know, while I'm fishing, because fishing is very boring. But again, you know, just use the highest level lures and bobbers and things you can to increase your skill, and it'll make you go faster. And it is very relaxing. I recommend doing fishing the first thing you do in the morning, or the last thing you do, or, you know, like if you're trying to level fishing, maybe log in and just spend, like, you know, maybe 20 minutes fishing, and then go do all your leveling and all that. And at the end of all your leveling, spend like 10 minutes fishing. And the other thing you can do is keep a fishing rod with you at all times, and every time you're waiting for a boat, pull the fishing rod out and cast it. You can get anywhere from 3 to 6, maybe even 8 solid casts while you're waiting for a boat, maybe more. You can raise your skill, you know, depends on what level your skill is. You definitely will be raising your skill while you're waiting for the boat. So if you're waiting for a boat, always fish. It's just a good tip. Okay, we just need 10 more skill points. But when Classic comes out, I'm debating. Well, I'm definitely going to do a Protection Paladin and a Hunter. I'll probably do. I don't think I'll do a Druid, just because I don't want to get asked to tank. I don't really want to tank. If I'm going to tank, I'll do it on my Paladin. I'm not going to do it on the Druid, I don't think. Even taking on the Paladin, it says, is a lot of work. But probably do Protection Paladin, Priest, and Hunter. And those will be the 3 that I'll swap around between. Again, all this can be offset if Pantheon Rise of the Fawn comes out, because I'm definitely going to be, you know, if the alpha is released, then I'll be in there playing the alpha, and trying to get as much feedback as I can on the forums, and trying to get that game heading in the right direction. Okay, we're at what, 43, 42? 8 more points. And I think 50 will be high enough for us to also train to open up to the next level of fishing, I believe. But 50 is high enough for us to get the fishing lure. Okay, 50, 43. So fishing is really easy to level in the beginning. Of course, once you get to around 200, it really it starts to slow down around 200. And then once you get up to like 275, then it really, you might cast like 6 to 8 times just to raise your skill once. So, and again, just do it like at the end of your day when you're done playing WoW and you're just about to log off. Just go ahead and fish for like 10 minutes. Or in the morning, before you do anything, before you even check the auctions or anything, just log out in your fishing pool and just log in, fish for 10, 20 minutes while you're checking your text message on your phone or something, or watching a movie, I don't know, checking your email. Five more points. 4 more points. The riveting, exciting, breathtaking art of vanilla fishing. Vanilla World of Warcraft fishing at its finest, my friends. Oh, 3 more points. Oh my god, the excitement is building. Got plenty of Coca-Cola. I went out to Outback Steakhouse, and man, I had the best steak. It was good. It was like a 22 ounce, and I only ate like maybe half of it, and the other half sat in the fridge, and I keep going there and getting some of it because it was just amazing. It was actually really good. Outback's usually like so-so for steaks, but I mean, sometimes it's good, but this was a really good steak. It was really good. All right, we just need, what, 2 more points? Like I said, if you zoom your camera in all the way like this, it makes it quite a bit easier to focus on just on the fishing. And all right, one more point. Boop. Check this out. You can actually still see your, even without the UI, you can still see your fishing cursor. So, all right, 50. Now let's see. We'll go ahead and grab some night crawlers. Let's just grab like 5. And this is level 50 cooking. We're not going to buy that just yet. And so the night crawlers are going to give us what? Plus 50. And we're going to train me. And yes, he's going to let me train up, which is good. So there we go. Now we're up to a journeyman fishing. Now we can head back to the other two Auberdine Darkshore. And I'll show you that we're just going to fish right off the dock. And we still have 4 minutes on this, so this might even be enough time to get our... It probably won't be enough time to get our 6 Darkshore grouper, but we're going to try. Yeah, the biggest thing that worries me about Classic WoW is the macro system. It's not going to be the same game client. Oh, it's going to be really interesting. What also is going to be super interesting is I'm going to predict right now that within 3 months of launch of Classic WoW that they will put in some sort of items in the store or item or something in the store that people can buy. Maybe like a mount for, or maybe some sort of custom specific Classic WoW only achievement or something that you have to pay for. They're going to put something in there so they can start making some money off of Classic WoW. What they should have done, which they didn't do, what they should have done is they should have said that World of Warcraft is $15 a month subscription, right? They should have said if you don't have a subscription to World of Warcraft, you can pay $10 a month to have a subscription to Classic WoW. That's what they should have done. And they should have said if you've got World of Warcraft and you're paying $15 bucks a month for World of Warcraft, then you can pay an additional $5 a month to have World of Warcraft plus Classic, something like that. Just something that's giving them an extra little bit of money a month, because almost anybody who really wants to play WoW is not going to have a problem paying that extra bit of money. So, but they didn't do that, so they missed out, in my opinion, on an opportunity to make quite a bit of extra cash. So. Parkour? Parkour! I mean, and if they don't do it, like, the best way to do it is the way this server does it, where you release content on a progression basis. You know, you come out, you release the game, and it's on, like, a certain patch, 1.12 or something. And then you just release content for, you know, Molten Core, you know, on Garage. I don't know if they're going to do that. I haven't paid enough attention. I believe they were just going to release it all. Just there you go. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. All right, we still got, what, 58 seconds? Let's go ahead and take one more of these guys. Yes. And we should be able to catch some Darkshore grouper for our quest. And like I said, if you try to fish it over by the shore, it's just that you don't catch them as often. Come on, guys, don't make me a liar. If I don't catch one with this cast, I'll move to the end of the dock where the ship is. All right, we got one. All right, there's one. This guy's being a douchebag. What are you doing, man? Are you fishing? Hey, man, what are you doing? Are you fishing? I'm going to stand right in front of you. People are funny. Darkshore grouper number 2. I was playing a different MMO last night, and I won't say which one because people seem to not like it, but played it for about, I think, an hour and 45 minutes, and for some reason the video came out black. I mean, it was recording. It recorded a video, but the video was just black. Darkshore Grouper number 3. And I don't know why that is. That's actually never happened before. So I was a little bit disappointed because it wasn't like it's a corrupt file or anything. There's nothing I can do about it. That basic hour and 45 minutes of footage is just gone. And usually, like, when I'm lazy, you know, I've told you guys many times. Usually, sometimes I'll just go and record like a 2-second video just to make sure that the settings are all correct. Darkshore Grouper number 4. And just make sure that the settings are correct. And that everything's recording correctly. Audio's recording. And last night I didn't do that and paid the price. Paid the price. Darkshore Grouper number 5. This is what I'm talking about. If you fish off the dock here and your fishing skills are around 50, throw on a little bobble or whatever, it's a fishing bobble or whatever, you know, one of these things, shiny bobble, you will catch your Darkshore Grouper very quick. And that's it. There you go. I think we caught the last 6 casts were all Darkshore Grouper, if I'm not mistaken. And I've seen people sit on the side there and just cast and cast. They'll maybe get like 1 grouper out of every 6 casts, so they do 24, 36 casts or something. You know, and I just did 6, so you know, you definitely save some time if you do it this way. Let's go ahead and put our weapon in, right? And the weapon I have right now is the 3 off intellect and just 1 stamina. Pretty crappy main hand, but hard to find a low-level main hand gear. We also want to vendor some stuff here. We're just going to vendor this fish. It's not really worth a whole lot. I could cook it, but I'm not really worried about cooking at this point. Cooking is really easy to level, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Now we have the +3 fishing pole, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell the other one. Alright, and then we'll put this one down here. And what is this? Put that here. Now we're going to do these guys. Alright, so Mind Blast, Shadowward Pain, Shield me, Wand. There's my mouse up. Still have it on my star charts. I like to just jump over in the water here and just, usually there's a lot of these guys in the water. People kill the ones on the shore, and so you're fighting for those. Need to fix the expert on, or my party wasn't turned on. We'll fix that here in a minute. Okay, that quest is done. Let's go ahead and get our buffs up here. And turn this quest in, which is the buzz box right here. He wants us to do the Thresher Eyes. We'll accept that quest. There is this one over here. So let's, before we do that, actually, yeah, before we do that, let's grab the sea creature bones. right here. There's someone there right now, which is nice. That means we might have to clear out all those Murlocs. They might have cleared them out for us. Okay. I think I saw him. No, it's just water. Okay, we're gonna grab that one. Now we can't get any more beach bones on the beach until we turn this one in and then get the sea turtle head. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this one, locate the large crystal, and then we're gonna head back, turn those in. Let's go ahead and just eat some food just to get rid of it. I have so much food. It's almost not worth taking the time to eat, but I just want to get rid of it. So I'm going to eat some of this food, get the 15-minute buff, and continue on. Always make sure you keybind your auto run. I use the tilde key. There you can see my, look up above, see my spirit tap did proc, which is nice. You can see my mana is already back to 99%. I'm not using a lot of mana. Shadow Word Pain and Mind Blast don't usually, I mean, I use it a lot, but I mean, maybe I'm down to 80% mana or something. I don't know, we'll have to watch next time I do it. Let's do another one of these more powerful mobs. So Mind Blast, I'm at 90% because I threw up Shadow Word, throw my shield. So I'm at 77% mana, and I'm going to go to Wand here. And I didn't proc my spirit tap. But there's the MP5 rule. Is it the MP5? 8-second rule? What is it? I think it's the 8-second rule. I'm going to Google that real quick because I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. But no, wow, is it 8-second rule? Or is it 6-second rule? 5-second rule, okay. The 5-second rule is when you're out of combat, right? For 5 seconds. You start getting your full MP5 regeneration, right? So if you watch here, my mana is not going to be going up very fast. You know, 77%, 80%. But I've been out of, and that's why using a wand is good because it gets you back to that, you know, after 5 seconds. So I cast here, and I'm not going to regen mana, right? I cast here, I'm not going to regen mana. Okay, at least not at any kind of a good rate. Now if I do 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Now, see, the next two should be pretty big. See that? See how that last tick went from 93% to 94%? That's when I got past that 5 second. I think that's correct. If I'm telling this wrong, someone please speak up. But and I know for sure if I wasn't even doing the wand. But if you're wanding it, I think it'll, you know, it doesn't consider that like a magical attack and. You know, so you're gonna get MP5, you know, regenerating faster after 5 seconds have elapsed. So here I'm at 90%. Now watch the tick. It goes from 83 to only 85 probably. Like it didn't even. It's not even moving yet. It still said there. Finally went to 87. And 90, 93, 96. All right. Anyways, I'm probably not explaining this the best way, but. Basically, 5 seconds of inactivity and you're going to get full mana regen. Actually, you know, I had it up online, so let's go vanilla WoW. 5 second rule, and I'll just maybe somebody else probably does a way better explanation of it than me. Okay, welcome to a bit of theory crafting. Cast your spells. Inner focus, blah, 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 blah. Where's the 5 second rule? You think you're going to use Prayer of Healing in a fight. Save it for your inner focus. I don't know. There's lots of stuff that goes into it. And I don't want to read all this crap, but right this second. But if you guys want to really be mana efficient on your priest, you really should look up the 5 second rule and look at how to, you know, maximize your MP5 based on what spells you're casting. You know, if you got like Omen of Clarity, I think that's a druid ability, or an ability that's proccing, meaning like your next cast is free, then obviously you would want to... Oh shit, I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna die. Holy crap. These guys do hit hard. Pretty hard, especially if you get multiple ones on you. And I wasn't looking at my health when I ran over there. But, yeah, if you've got an ability that procs and that like your next spat cast is going to be free, no mana, then you're going to use it on something like a huge group heal or a huge greater heal or something that's very mana intensive because it's not going to cost you anything. I know a lot of times I'd throw up like a prayer of healing or something, you know, something that uses a lot of mana, but it heals everybody, you know, getting a free heal on everybody. That's pretty sweet. And I know I said I was going to do Knights of Faith in Classic WoW, and I probably will, but I don't really want to run the guild. Running a guild is just a lot of effort, and I'm going to be doing a lot of, you know, I'm still doing a lot of other stuff, so. So what I'll do is I may create the guild and then just recruit some people and then give the guild leadership over to somebody else. Okay. Now watch this guy do some damage to me. Like, my bubble's down now, so he's going to be hitting me pretty hard. Well, that person just gave me a buff. I got to buff them back. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and drink, which we don't get a chance to do too often. Now, we did get these, you know, the Spirit Tap proc, so that's nice. That's going to help. Alright, good enough, because we have to run all the way back to town. So, we're going to run back to town, turn some quests in. We're definitely going to hit level 14, which will be nice. I don't know if I have any gear that's 14. Let's see. Yeah, we got this one, the boots. And then the ring is 16, and the legs are 16. So. Just going to run back. I'm going to avoid all these mobs. If they want to chase me, that's fine. Power Word Shield is OP. Just following this person because they're aggroing everybody. That way I'm not getting any aggro. No afro for me. And yes, I did say afro. And this is a human mage. Lots of human players come to Auberdine and Darkshore to do quests. A lot of times it's because they want the kitty mount. So they're working on getting exalted rep with Darkness. I would like to get exalted rep with no Miragin, you know, and get like a mech strider. That'd be kind of fun. But I probably won't. It takes a lot of effort to do that. I got too many other things going on. Alright, so got a couple quests to turn in. Got a couple quests to pick up. People don't like to Darkshore, but they say it's a lot of running. But it really, once you get all the quests, it's really you're just running down and around Balshalaran. I'm sorry, you're gonna run down to around Amatharan and do all these quests. Then you're gonna run all the way up to Balshalaran and do all those quests. Then you're gonna keep running north and do the cave mushrooms and the mouth of the river quest, and then you're gonna come back to town. And that's about it. Doing just that one circuit is gonna get you a ton of quests. So let's go ahead and take the Tharnian soap item and put it on. We'll put it on Shifty. But that's going to get you a lot of the stuff, you know, complete. Just doing that little circle, that quick run. And this is the Murlocs, which is kind of can be a pain. We'll go ahead and pick it up, but it's definitely because it's underwater, it definitely is kind of a pain. Silver Talon, Crawler Claw, and Aggressive Racers, Clean Fish Bones, and what else we got? Some bandages. I need to sell this. Yes, and that's good. Oh, don't forget that. Alright. There's no quick travel in Vanilla. Wow. Not until level 40? When you get like your first mount. Even then it's not very quick. And it's not quick travel, you're just moving faster. So I click this quest. I'm gonna grab the next one, which is gonna need me to fill up my vial here. So let's fill this vial up. Go ahead and put it here. Oops, where'd it go? Shift D. No, we don't need to. We'll just interact with the crystal. Alright, and then let's turn in the fish bones, and then we're going to grab the turtle head. And then after the turtle head, we're going to have to go up and down the beaches and just start grabbing tons and tons of bones and doing all these other quests that I've just now picked up. This one's probably going to get us very close to level 14. Okay. There it is. Now we're going to get the sea turtle remains. Yes, and that got us level 14. Just barely. We're at literally like 22 XP in, so just barely. Let's go ahead and equip our boots, which are better than what I had. So equip those. And what else? That's about it. Let's go to N, and we're going to... You know, honestly, I'm going to go away from the guide here. I don't think that I'm having problems killing people with my wand. I'd like to get the chance for the Spirit Tap more often, so... I'm going to go right into Spirit Tap 3. Whereas the guide says go 5 of 5 on wand and then go back Spirit Tap. I'd like to get up to at least 3, and now I'm going to go do the wand. So I'm going to go a little bit away from his guide now. The turtle head is right here, see? We're going to grab that. Now, when this server first came out, you'd have a line of people here. I mean, when people got serious to get this turtle, there'd be a line of like 20 people just sitting here in the water taking turns going down to loot it. Because the respawn's about a good 40 seconds or something. So yeah, you know, because it disappears after you loot it. So you just have this line of people. There'd be people trying to cut in line. It's always good for a laugh. Watch, see the head disappears. Alright, now we're going to turn this in. Oh, and we need the Thresher Eyes. So let's grab the Thresher Eyes, which is over here. And we also need some music, so let's take care of that as well. Cool, we're 29 minutes into this video, plus the other video was about 23. So we're over 50 minutes for this video that I'm going to upload here pretty soon. Now let's zip down and kill ourselves some Threshers. Some more air. Alright, here we go. Man, look at my health. Don't know why my health's so low. Let's see if we proc the mana regen. Ooh, I'm really close to dying. Wow. Wow. That was my bad for not starting combat at full health. I did not think that guy would kill me. He's only 14 and I'm 14. That's really surprising. But, oh well, live and learn. Another thing is when you're in Night Elf form, when you're dead, you move. You have a 50% speed increase. You can hover over the wisp form here, or actually the racials, and you'll see that racial passive, your 50% speed increase while dead. So if you die a lot, that can be pretty useful, right? I usually don't die a lot, so that was a little surprising, I gotta be honest. Thought for sure I had that battle won. But, like I said, them's a break. Sometimes stuff happens. Just want to make sure you're at full health. You don't want to do what I did there and go into combat. I was like 60% health. Coca-Cola. Trying really hard not to go in the kitchen and eat some of that steak, but man, it was good. Alright. I'm going to resurrect. Let's go ahead and heal. Some buffs up here. Alright, now, you can't get up from this rock over here, guys. I'll just show you how. Oops. Yeah, I can do it, I swear. There you go. Go ahead. Man up. %, mana. That's good enough. Alright. I'm gonna kick this guy's butt. Now I know my shield's gonna drop, so I'll throw up renew. And I can put another shield if I need to, but you can see there I was, really high health, so really dumb of me to die that last time. Get our health back, get our stuff back, our breath back. Let's get it a little bit further away. There we go. If you're worried about losing a lot of health in a battle, you should always pull at max distance. It's not the ship's gonna run right over me. Yeah, it's alright. That way you can get off some damage before the mob even gets to you. Especially at port when you're on like priests, hunters, and stuff. Okay, 2 thresh tries, so we're doing good. Sometimes the thresh tries can be a real pain. So I've had as bad as where I've had to kill 4 or 5 before I got my first thresh try. But in general, that's not the case. Usually you can get them pretty fast. We only need 3. And there you go. And I think they've actually tweaked it, because the last 3 or 4 times I've done it, I've gotten them really easy. The people that run Lights Up do a really good job. I've only played on a few private private servers for video games, all MMO projects, and this one's by far probably the best run. Now the thresh tries are going to go to the buzz box, which is going to be way to my left. So we'll have to hit that when we do our next bit of quest that take us over to that direction. So right now I just want to turn in the wash to shore. And I'll clear my inventory, and I'll probably stop recording there, just because it's late and I got to do some work, unfortunately. But I'm definitely going to come back and do some more soon. I won't say tomorrow because I don't know when. I have a lot of work to do tomorrow, but we'll see. Try to get some more videos in for Vanilla WoW this week. I know that's what people like. And like I said, if you guys want to jump in, join my Discord, you can. Like I said, it's just the Knights of Faith Discord. I'll go ahead and put, I might put like a temporary invite in there on the video description. And if you do join, you're not going to have any rights until I give them to you. So you will have to message me from the general chat. And once I give you a rank, then you would have rights to actually, use the voice channels and actually go and talk in some of the other channels. If you guys would be interested, definitely, hit me up if I haven't put the link in the video. Just put a comment in the comment section and say, hey, you'd be interested in jumping Discord, maybe chatting about whatever, video games, video game development, life, who cares, anything. And we can maybe build more people into this YouTube channel, and eventually, when I get off my lazy butt, one of these days, I don't know when, I'll start putting up better videos, and I'll start maybe even doing some YouTube streaming. A lot of people have asked for that, so that's something that I've wanted to do. And then, of course, once I'm doing my video game series stuff, for development for the video game, those will go up on my other channel, the World of Westfall. So here we got, nothing great. You want to grab the green items here because obviously we want to be able to disenchant them because I'm an enchanter. So since there's no like beneficial items for me, grab something that I can disenchant. So here we go. And you can see here, dispel, boom, disenchant. Alrighty guys, that's it for this video, and I will catch you later. Have a good one.